do not forget to do that again.
Yeah.
We're right at 7:30. We got a guest, Elric. Looks like he's connecting to audio. So we got an open mic this morning. I'm glad this Friday is here. How about you, Big Dog?
Man, I can't believe we've done this for
A week.
A week, and it's like,
Been live.
my brother was laughing at me because he's been watching us. He's like, like last night I was talking with him. He's like, I go ahead and I go to bed. It was like 10 o'clock. He's like, oh yeah, that's right. You're gonna wake up in the morning now early. I'm like, yeah. He's like laughing at me because I like to stay up late, and I still stayed up late, not too late, but definitely it puts me on a schedule, which is nice. Right. And I do appreciate waking up early in the morning and getting things done. And I'm not so much on, I'm on social media, I'm doing stuff, but I'm getting a lot out of the way,
That's what I use my mornings for is to do a lot of my social media, a lot of my posts, trying to handle whatever emails I can handle.
Yeah.
Like that.
Exactly. Yeah. All the replies and the follow-ups, I get that done out of the way. Everyone is asleep. It's so nice.
It's peaceful. You get tons of time.
Yeah.
Oh, Rick, how you doing, buddy? You get tons of time to really get into your flow, get things out of the way that are going to take time. Elric, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining us here.
Good morning.
Are you out early morning, huh?
I'm here with my wife, Angelique. I think she just joined the group a couple days ago.
Hi. All right. Hi, Angelique. Thanks for being a member. Awesome.
Thank
Hi.
you.
Good morning. Yeah.
Thanks so much for joining us. Where are you guys headed to this morning?
I just took my folks to Quest Diagnostics for a blood test. So
okay.
We're in the parking lot right now.
Okay, sounds good. How's everything going out there for you? Okay, family okay?
Yeah.
Thank God, yeah.
We've dodged the COVID bullet, so we're doing okay.
Okay, good. Okay, good. All right, good deal. So what's going on with you guys?
Well, we're both in the tourism industry. Actually, my wife Angelique, she's in the hospitality. She's a cocktail server at Fiesta.
Okay. Yeah, great. Yeah, up in north. Near Henderson, right?
Henderson.
Yeah, we drive there all the time when we take the girls to soccer.
Yeah, we're a big soccer family ourselves.
Oh man. That's where I got my first ticket on what's that road on by the Fiesta, in front of the Fiesta?
Lake Mead Parkway.
Yeah, Lake Mead Parkway, man. Don't get a ticket in Henderson. There's no way of getting out of it. There is no way. It was a yellow light. It was a yellow. I'm still fighting it. I'm still mad.
Oh man, I wish I'd have known. You need to let me know. I got a great attorney for that.
All right. They want the money.
Totally.
All right.
What's going on with you guys? I know you guys are. I want to thank you guys for being so active and involved, and you guys really we got together because we just wanted to kind of share some of the things and struggles that we had, getting us to where we're at. We're nowhere near where we want to be at the end of the road. Sorry, I'll look up at the camera. But, we just wanted to help and explain and answer questions and maybe, give as much valuable information as we could. So what can we do for you guys this morning? You guys have some questions that we can answer specifically?
Yes. We just started a business doing antiviral disinfecting.
Right.
Oh, that's great business. Yeah.
Well, using ozone technology, I'm kind of a prepper. So back in December, I was following this all the way in China. And I said, wow, they're closing down an entire country. This is the real deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then I said, okay, so, I'm in tourism. I'm like, okay, my job's going to go. I don't know if they're going to go as far as closing down the entire country, but a lot of people aren't going to travel, so I need to find something to do.
Yeah.
I said, okay, so I just thought about it, and I said, maybe something to disinfect the viruses, and I started doing some research. and came up with ozone being one of the most effective environmental friendly ways to do it.
Makes sense. Totally.
Makes sense. No, especially with the earth friendly, and that's a good niche. Actually,
Absolutely.
very good.
That's
Yeah,
a huge niche, especially.
I mean, like I already want to know more about it. So
Totally.
yeah.
So that's the problem I'm having. I've got. So there's basically 3 ways to do it for a clean room perspective. What hospitals use:
Right.
a UVC light, which is an ultraviolet light specifically designed to work on a certain frequency to kill germs. It's not okay. It's not the regular black light.
Okay.
The second way is a hydrogen peroxide fogger, which is you don't want to use bleach, but hydrogen peroxide is basically water and oxygen.
Yeah.
And then the third way, which is I think is the best, is ozone, which is oxygen with an extra molecule, which turns it from O2 to O3. So your only byproduct is oxygen.
Safe again for the environment. That's what we need every day.
Exactly.
Right. So I have all 3 systems. I have ultraviolet, ozone, and hydrogen, and they each have their own application. But the idea basically is, let's say if your family came down with COVID, either the mom or the dad, well, the rest of the family is going to be freaking out. Besides them catching the COVID, you know, you want to quarantine them, or they might be in the hospital. But then, how are you going to clean your entire house effectively?
Yeah.
Right. Totally.
Absolutely.
That guy could be walking. I mean, the dad could be walking around, going, working on stuff in the garage.
Sure.
Maybe in the kids' room, and manually, you can't really get every spot where he coughed.
Right.
No.
So what we do is we go into the household, we set up the machines, and we flood the house. We convert the oxygen into ozone, and then we run fans.
Kill everything off. That's
yes, exactly. So the air with the fans circulates behind the TV entertainment system. If you open up all the drawers, it'll go through there and effectively kill whatever viruses that you have. And then after 30 minutes, the ozone dissipates. It leaves like a bleachy smell. I'm not sure if you guys ever smelled ozone.
Yep.
No, I've never smelt it at all. Never.
I worked in a hospital for years, so I've been around it. I've been in clean rooms, so yeah, totally.
Yeah, it smells like a little bit like a swimming pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine with me. As long as it smells clean, that's all that matters to me.
Yeah, really fun. And then after maybe 3 hours, it dissipates. But the problem I'm having is trying to market it, because it's something that you can't really see. It's science basically. You can't see the ultraviolet light killing germs. So I haven't been able to get it out there. I have a little Facebook page, so that's where the idea is sound, but I'm having problem getting it out there or looking for somebody or a business or an application for the solution.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're right on point with your business as far as timing. Couldn't be any better. So you're right on point there. Again, I'm a practitioner, not an expert. So please, anything I say is just going to be my opinion. But I would really, that was the first question in my mind was, how do you show how dirty that home is? Because my mind immediately went to the sick person touching everything and little fingerprints and little everything, cough, and then the wall is splattered. And that's where my mind went. How do we show that? How can you show that to somebody and then flip that around and go, here's the before and here's the after? And
absolutely.
I'm drawing on a little experience from my concrete experience doing before and afters. Here's an ugly pool deck. Here's a beautiful pool deck before and after. And this is why the benefits of doing this. This is what I did. This were the costs. But you really got to hook them in first. You really got to, you got to hook them in first. You got to grab them. What's in your house. I don't know what the hook is. And again, copy isn't. I think Ben, I always say, is better than me at this. But design something that's really catchy for a hook, so you can get them in to tell a story.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah. Every surface on your house is infected. Mm-hmm. This is the only way you can you can ensure that you kill everything in your house, blah, 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 blah. Whatever
Absolutely.
it is. And then behind that, looking down, let me look up. And then behind that, then you want to create whatever offer you can. At this point, I would do something to either wrap in some first responders or, you know, something to give back to the community when you use my service, or, you know, I think you maybe put it out there, and I'm sorry, I read a lot every day, something about taking care of the first responders, right?
Yeah, we're offering first responders 50. I'm not charging a lot, actually. For a household, 10 cents a square foot. So like for a small home, it's like $150 to like disinfect your entire home.
Oh man, that's a great price. You're offering an amazing price right now.
You need to DM me because you need to be at my house. So
Yeah.
I mean, okay, look at this. Ben and I, you're talking to two people, and we're both saying, hey, that's a great price. It's a great product, and why have you not blown through the roof? So,
Right.
Really, and I know that's the question you're asking. Ben, I'm going to step back for a minute and let you give your 2 cents.
Yeah. You know, so I know for a fact that fogger, you're like so ahead of it, because I have a buddy of mine I work with aside, and he has a cleaning business. And I know he was trying to get that fogger. I think he ended up getting it because he knew what was happening. And you're like way pre-planned this. And
absolutely.
Yeah. And he's saying those fogger machines are really, really hard to get. Like now, I think now, right? Because especially if you're in the cleaning business.
How could you get on them now? I'm sure you had to be ahead of the game, or else they're not even available.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah. So, you know, I was, you know, the way when you were telling me, I'm visualizing like a story, or I'm visualizing like a video, or I'm visualizing people's like home, like, you know, people's homes being disinfected, and just you come in like just doing a couple photos. And I know he loves to do photos. I see a lot of great pictures and a lot of great photos of before and afters, or if there's a like, what's the, you know, you have the A, B, or C offer, right? Like you can, what you were saying, you can do the hydrogen. What was the first one again? I'm looking at the UV lights. And then you have the ozone, right? So you have the option. You have the A, B, or C. Take a look at C. This is the best offer. So when you talk to your customers, you talk to people that have interest, goes, hey, you know what? They're telling you, you definitely can give them the value of 3, but you have 1 and 2 as an offer too. And you go, hey, I'll be happy to do this, but 3 is going to be your ultimate, the best out of everything, right? I mean, that's the number one thing. But I think that's great that you have all 3 options. You're not just trying to say, hey, I have this one product for you, and this is the only thing you can buy.
And I think you're spot on with that. Use your introductory offer, and I don't know if one's better versus another in a different situation, or if it's A, B, and C, good, better, best. But hook them with that first offer. Give them an offer you cannot refuse.
Yeah.
Figure that offer out that they cannot refuse, right?
Yeah,
Right.
10 cents a square foot is amazing, or 50% off. Or that's that's great. And I'm gonna if you put a little like just
in the
comments. We'll put a link in the video actually too.
Absolutely.
Send us your link. Yeah, we'll put that out there.
And then what I wanted to say totally was what Ben was saying right now. Take that introductory offer, and then you want to do an upsell. Get them onto your page, get them in there, and say, hey, since you found me, then let me offer. This is a special offer that we're offering for COVID-19. This is the upsell. And then you're going to upsell. And then you take the upsell. It doesn't matter. They still have that. And if they don't buy anything, you can still downsell them and say, hey, you know, there's certain ways to structure that offer. But you got to structure it on a very concise a landing page that's got one simple call to action. You got a dirty home, and we can fix it. And this is
well, that's part of the thing too. Is not I don't do cleaning. Basically, I do disinfecting. So it's not like I'm.
Exactly. No, you shouldn't have to. Yeah, you shouldn't. Maybe contact people that are cleaning, and that's a way to get referrals too, and offer people that are cleaning their homes a discount. Say, hey, you know what? If a referral, I'll be happy to do your home, and anyone that does. I mean, that's a great way to meet. Because those people, how many people? Those businesses are in people's homes too, and they're cleaning.
You know, I can actually get you a list of all in Vegas here, all the cleaning companies if you want. A list of emails and phone numbers. It's not complete. It's a good list that'll get you started. But then, you know, it's not a matter of having the info. It's putting it into action. You know, getting that info, creating a way for you to communicate and them to communicate back to you, creating that offer, getting them to raise their hand, say, hey, yes, me, and moving forward with it.
Yeah, and realtors are going to love that too, because imagine if someone, oh man, that'd be great. You can disinfect someone's home before it even comes up. Oh man, I can see that already working.
Absolutely.
You know, like how
Actually,
nice would it be to come into a home that's been disinfected?
That'd be great to include in my closing package. Hey,
yeah,
once you sell the home, once you buy a home from me, or once you sell, I can do it either way. I'm going to include with you this package, and then we can work with them if they want to upsell, not upsell, but if they want to do, additional services on top of that. That's on them. I will
yeah. Hey, Ulrich, go ahead.
One of you a realtor from what my wife was telling me?
That was me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we thought realtors, like, the house is empty because you can't do this with somebody inside the house.
Right.
Sure.
Totally. You're depleting the oxygen with the ozone.
Right.
And the fog. No. What I'm thinking is, just off the top of my head, I have a cleaning lady that comes through when I sell or buy a home. Generally, depending on the situation, I will have her go through the home real quick, just do a once over. This could be something at that point, right when she gets done cleaning it, you can, coordinate with me, have the disinfecting of the home done as well. So not only am I going to your home as a realtor, I'm going to also make sure your home is disinfected when you walk into your brand new home.
Yeah.
That's an amazing offer to me as well. So that's something that I would love to connect you with realtors and just say, hey, this is a value add for your business. I think it's phenomenal. Just you're
I talked to some of my realtor friends, and I have you guys received any questions about, buying a home and they're moving into this home, and with this COVID-19, how do you say, oh, it's clean?
Right.
Oh, let me my owners, and nobody's gotten back to me, and I'm like, there's got to be people that's worried about moving into a strange house.
Oh, everyone, my friend, everyone is concerned. I went to my wife, we needed to pick up some supplies at Walmart, and I'm like stressed out. I'm like, oh man, you see the one guy coughing now,
Hey,
you're like, oh, that guy. I'm like, oh, we gotta go that way, right? And I'm like the one that says, nothing. But now I start seeing people acting all weird. I'm like, but now you're gonna buy a home. I can see this happening. You're buying a home. You don't know who's been in the home. How many times has that been home shown, right? So you have to
be on board with this for sure. I am so glad that you're here. That's super amazing.
The people that are out there, all the people that come through the house and touching everything, the sinks and everything, and just wiping it down is not going to be enough, right? And then, is there a way to show the results or to show like a test to show how disinfected like a surface is?
That I don't know.
Would a UV light? I'm just thinking along Ben's train of thought. Would a UV light show the before of all the germs that are present? And
no, the germs are like microscopic. The only thing I could kind of give an idea is like hydrogen peroxide. Like if you have a cut, and you put hydrogen peroxide on it, if it's dirty, what does it? It fizzes.
Yeah.
If you cut yourself and it's a relatively clean cut, nothing happens basically.
Right.
I got you.
So that's how I explain how it works. The oxygen molecule attaches to whatever's dirty and oxidizes it. Basically, burns it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So at that point, it's really showing somebody not how it works, more the proof. Hey, it's more of a leap of faith. This is the science behind this. This is why it works.
Yeah.
This is how we ensure that we cover every surface of your home is by X, Y, and Z.
Sure.
Yeah.
That effect, because it's something you're going to be able to go, here's dramatic picture A, and here's dramatically improved picture B. It's not going to be that.
So you're almost gonna have to be like a scientist almost, but not claim to be a scientist, right? So you're gonna have to research. You're gonna have to like other business pages that are similar, see what they're advertising, see who go. I would look at Facebook pages or people that are doing the same thing you're doing, maybe on the East Coast, West Coast, and follow. If you're on Instagram, follow the hashtags, like I was saying, and see what other people are doing that are marketing the same thing you're doing. And maybe you can kind of replicate an ad or do something very similar, and it'll bring you ideas because you're doing something new out there So there's community, and I know there's communities out there. I'm gonna find out. I know there's a Facebook group that has a bunch of people that are involved. I don't know if you've joined that group, or there are a bunch of people that are in the cleaning business, but there is a strong community for that. I know that. Have you joined that? Yeah.
No, I joined the coronavirus group.
Okay.
And I've reached out to them, and I offered them 50% off to healthcare workers.
Okay.
But they didn't. They said they can't allow businesses to post.
Yeah, you're allowed to post in our group here, my friend. But I know there's a group out there, a Facebook group out there that, because my buddy he owns the clean team, he's involved in he has a cleaning business. He's in a community where there's a bunch of people from all over the U.S. that are sharing information, and it's a very strong community, and everyone's giving each other ideas. And I'm going to text them what's the name of the group or the community, and I'll put that in the comments, or I'll send you a DM on that too, because it's nice to be involved with people that are around that are in the same business you are, and you can follow, you can see what they're up to, because you're not in competition with the guy in LA or the guy in New York, right?
One cleaning company here could clean every home in Vegas.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to have every account,
Or disinfect. Excuse me.
Exactly.
No, totally. Yeah, I think that's great. I don't know about the other groups, but I know there's a Facebook group that's going to help you in that respect. But I would get the first thing I would do is put a video sequence together. Introduce people on why and who you are, why this is important, why it's important to you, and what it is. Just do a video sequence, publish it to YouTube, and start using that in your marketing. Because reading it and looking at it, for me, is a whole lot different than you explaining it to me right now and me getting excited. And then you explaining it and putting that energy behind it, like, wow, this is why I saw this coming. Back in October, when everyone is playing Call of Duty and watching the Kardashians, I was paying attention. And
exactly. Yeah.
This is important to me, and I know that I have the solution because I wanted to protect my family.
Yeah.
Pretty much why I purchased one unit, and I was like, well, shit, if I feel this way, other people are going to feel this way. And I'm like, okay, I better
put that on camera. There you go. You are the number one advocate for your business, and then you are the number one customer.
Sure.
Like, this is why I bought this equipment.
Yeah.
Because I have a family, because we were concerned, and we weren't sleeping at night, and I had to find the solution. Mm-hmm. This is the solution, and I want to provide it to you at such a reasonable cost that you can't say no to provide the same safety and security for your family.
Right.
And do you have any family members that are first responders or nurses or anything like that? Do you know?
I do have some, but I offered to them, look, I'll come inside, clean your house for a testimonial.
Yeah.
They're like, I guess they don't understand you guys picked it up really easily. I was like,
well, it's a matter of practice. I think maybe your first communication could have been different, and you after so many times of communicating now, and this is the great way of talking about their business, is practicing talking about it and really, and like I said, I'm interested. I'm definitely like, wow, this is actually a smart. This guy's got he's got something going here. So yeah, so I don't know, maybe, but if anybody's listening, you can offer that.
Make sure in the comments below, put your business page in there, put your contact information below this video, because other people this is a great introductory video. I'd love to give you a copy of this recording so you can use it in your marketing as well. But, let people know about you. You need to make them understand why they need why they need your service. Not that you have the service and that you can provide it.
Yeah.
Why they need it. And that's again, I think that's your way to get your message across in the most immediate time, because you need to get it out there and just start talking to people. The more you
absolutely
and put it on film, and that is you're gonna replicate your message over and over.
Yeah. Right.
And I've talked about this, Elric, and I've seen it from any type of business whenever you start your business or you're doing something different than what you used to be doing, and you go out to your family members, you go out to your friends, and you're like, hey, this is what I'm doing. A lot of them start getting a little skeptical about you, or they're like, hey, come on. And you have a passion, you have a drive, but for some reason you haven't like told everyone that what was your dreams, what were your passions. And now you're out there going, hey, you know what? I'm excited. I'm going to do this. And they're going to be like, okay. But you're not going to get that support. You're not going to get that encouragement. And that's why we're here in the group. That's why I created the group, because I saw there was there was something there where people, it didn't matter what business if you were going into real estate, home business.
Before we had met, I was making posts and getting crickets. Nobody was responding. Nobody at all. And everybody can use my service. Or somebody knows somebody moving or selling or buying. I should a lot more, but I was speaking to nobody. It was just an empty universe. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, no, that's okay. That's okay. But that's why we create this group. So that's why if you're a member in this group and you are engaging, you are helping people out too by giving value in the group. It doesn't have to be like we're asking you to be a specialist in what you're doing, but at least you're out there networking. That's the key. Making relationships. Then all of a sudden you're going to get more support. You're going to grow and grow and grow. You're going to get better at this. And then when you do get a message on your Facebook page, when you do get a message on your DM on your Facebook page, you're going to be able to answer those questions. You're going to be able to go, oh, thanks for the message. I appreciate it. And let me get your phone number so I can call you, give you more details, right? Versus trying to have a conversation on a DM, right? Because this is not something that you can really explain on a DM. You're going to have a conversation. You can't explain the H2O. You can't explain the science over a message.
Well, talking to you guys and talking about a video, I was thinking like maybe if I can get, I think they have these, this product where it's invisible to the eye, but it shows up on a black light.
Black light. I saw somebody do it was a kindergarten classroom.
Right.
Oh man.
We're watching the hands video.
Yeah. That's a video. Can you replicate that?
I think I could. I'll find out what that
test it, make a video. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pretend I sneeze and I'll just splatter like the kitchen
powder,
sink.
It's just got, even if you had flour in your hand and you sneezed and that puff of cloud, that's enough in showing somebody on video enough, they're going to question every surface in there.
Exactly.
That's was close to.
Yeah. You can check out you can just do door handles, go to the front of the door. You can do the bathroom. You can do all like before and afters. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much is your wife involved with you? Is she helping you? Is she being supportive with you?
Yeah, because we're both in the same boat. We're both unemployed right now.
Sure. So she needs to get on board, and she has a great look, so you can use her on if she's comfortable using on the video. That's why I trust me. My wife is beautiful too, and I try to. She does not want. She's like, so take advantage of that, you know. She's like, no, I don't want to be involved. But if she's 100% supportive, man, that's your anchor right there. That's amazing, bro. So I give you much props, you know. When you have someone on your side that's gonna say, okay, let's work together, experiment, and not your first video is not gonna be perfect, but you'd be surprised the more you practice when you guys are doing it and doing it and doing it. It's gonna be like, okay, let's do this, and you guys are gonna have fun doing it, and you guys can. It's gonna be more bonding for you guys. You guys are gonna enjoy the engagement and the conversations, and you guys are gonna have a good time together. So it's gonna build a bond with you guys.
Work to each other's strengths.
Exactly.
Right.
Totally. That way, you have full independence to do your part that you can handle, doing the work, getting it done, and then marketing. I mean, there's so many different hats, and to be done, to have a partner in that is awesome. Full advantage of that. That's actually something I've been seeking, is that right real estate partner to join forces with. Because having a partner, in my opinion, two brains.
Sure.
One.
Absolutely.
You catch something or look at something differently than I do, or be able to be in two places at one time, as simple as that. So I think that's amazing. Hats off to you guys for doing it together. I think that's the way to go, is video and showing it and coming in and Oh, hey, guess what? Zoom gifted us more time. They're saying, hey, they removed the 40-minute time limit. Whoop, whoop. We're going to get
Oh,
rid of
thank you for choosing them. No
that.
longer has
Thanks
it.
for choosing Zoom.
No.
So, no, I think you're on a great road. If I could help you in any way, I've gotten a little bit good at video just by having to do it. So if I can give you some tips or steer you in the right direction, I would be happy.
I like that green room effect you guys got going on.
Yeah, the green screen. Yeah, we like it. I like it.
It's super simple. So those little tips right there, I was in a few rooms in the last few days, and everybody's like, how did you do that? I'm like, it's super simple.
Really?
Show you. I got tired of the, the Wizard of Oz effect. Everybody's got their little secrets, and they won't let you look behind the curtain.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. We're all here to help each other. We're all business.
Exactly.
We're side hustlers. Whatever. We're all trying to make it in this world.
Exactly.
Real estate agents that are in here. I could show them every tip, trick in the book that I know. Doesn't mean they're going to implement it the same way that I do. And they're not going to attract the same people that I do. So,
and the other thing is, my friend, you got to take action. You always have to be taking action. We can tell you all the secrets. We can say, oh, this is how you do it. But at the end of the day, are you going to implement it, right? You're going to take the time to wake up a little early in the morning and say, I'm going to spend an hour or two and I'm going to try to work this. And then now I got to do this, right? So I was just talking to Matt. That's why I love working with Matt, because now I'm up at 6:30 in the morning. I'm up now every morning. This guy. But I'm clearing a lot of things out of the way, right? So during this whole quarantine thing, during the shutdown thing, we are able. Now I'm like, you know what? I can't sleep in every single day till 9 or 10 o'clock, or it's hey, I'm gonna wake up every morning and start something. If it's putting something in my mind, feed your mind with something positive, some whatever it is. Start studying marketing, get an audio, watch a YouTube video, whatever it is. Even if you're not posting or anything, get something in your brain and start feeding your mind with good stuff.
Real quick, I'm just thinking about this. Do you listen to podcasts at all?
I do.
Go find a podcast. It's called I Love Marketing.
I Love Marketing. Okay.
Go to that podcast. It originated, I think, back in 2011. They still do new episodes. These guys are amazing. I need to catch up, actually. Go to their first 4, 5, 6 episodes. Back in 2011, these guys are, one of them is a carpet cleaner, and the other one is a real estate agent. But they're amazing marketers. Buddy, I have listened to, I want to say 90% of their podcasts over the last years, and they're simply amazing. The way they started getting business back in 2011, 2090s, it talks about when they were taking little return Post-it cards out of magazines. You check off the businesses you want, and that's how they would get business. Was one real estate agent. Just the way they did things, and it's kind of right up your alley. I know it's carpet cleaning, but I think you can gain a lot of benefit by the way he structured his offers.
Got it. Yeah, just follow a successful business and kind of replicate what they're doing.
Exactly.
What R&D stands for, it's not, R&D isn't research and research and development. It's rip off and duplicate.
Yeah.
Make it your own. And I don't mean to plagiarize or steal in any respect.
No.
Make it your own. Somebody's making a way and they're successful. Pattern yourself. And like you just said, you see what they're doing, but make it your own.
Yeah. Yeah. When people copy you, what do they say? It's a form of flattery. So yes, that's the way you have to look at it.
Because you're right at the forefront.
Exactly. Yeah. So you're going to have people, once you start getting your rhythm, you're going to have people copy you, and you can't be like, oh, those guys are copying me. Like, now when you get to a point, you'd be like, those guys are starting to do what I do because I was ahead. Oops.
Right on.
Yeah.
Now you shifted on me.
Yeah.
Failed Jordan or something? Was that what that was?
What was that?
I saw a picture of somebody flash up. Who was that?
I think
that was Ben when he goes off camera. That's his little profile photo.
Oh, my battery, my 20. Okay, I'm gonna admit I didn't put my phone in the charger overnight, so it hit the 20%, and then it gives you the 20% warning, and you're like, oh come on, really? Now, oh geez, come on. So that's my fault. I didn't put the phone overnight.
Already running out of battery. That's my life. The battery case,
Yeah.
on here that gives me my extra battery for the iPhone.
Yeah.
I'm always charging. So
Yeah. I have two devices. So I'm here. I'm actually texting my friend right now, the one he's the Facebook group. So as soon as he tells me, I'll post it in the comments, or I'll send you a DM on that.
yeah, do that.
Cool.
Add that in. I was just checking the comments to see if anybody had any more questions. I actually had a couple things I didn't know. Elric, correct? Am I pronouncing your name right?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know you were going to join us, and I am so glad that you did. I am so happy
Yeah.
this morning. Anybody that's out there watching, this is an open invite. Come in here.
Oh, what's his business page name? We didn't even get that.
We need, yeah. I was looking for a pen. I don't even have one.
What's the name of your business, Rick?
It's antiviral disinfecting and cleaning. AVDC.
I'm trying to find it on Facebook here.
We need to find a good keyword. We need to find a good keyword and find a great domain and hook that thing up and start driving some traffic.
Antiviral.
Yeah. AV/DC.
What's your Facebook page name?
That's it. Antiviral AVDC. Like ACDC with a V. AVDC.
What part of town are you guys in? Henderson?
In Henderson, yes.
Right on. You guys are on the other side of the world. I'm out in Summit.
Oh, I got you right here. I found it. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can see it's pretty basic right now.
No, it's fine.
I hope we were helpful this morning, my friend.
Yeah, man. Hopefully it can help you out.
Yes. Especially the part with, I'm telling my wife that she's so pretty that she needs to help me out, and you guys confirm.
Dude, you tell her that. You let her know. Say, hey, honey,
I tell my wife, I said, you're pretty. People would rather look at you than look at me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's like, no.
Yeah, I know.
I'll get her. See.
Yeah.
That's all right. We'll get her on camera.
Yeah.
The idea of doing that video of the household, I'll work on that today, and then we'll do like a kind of like if this is happening to your household, this is what steps that you need to do.
Exactly. And it takes practice and practice.
Nip it in the bud before the whole household gets sick.
Exactly.
You're right on there. And what I would do is I would take YouTube, and I would go into YouTube, and I would think about, and I would put yourself in your perfect customer's shoes, and I would start typing in keywords that they would search that you're hoping you would be found on.
Right.
So like or disinfecting your home, Las Vegas, I recommend you put that into YouTube and into Google and see what those results spit out, because that's what you're chasing.
Mm-hmm.
That's checking out your competition, and then from there you start getting a little bit stealthy, and then you got to figure out how to get to where your competition is.
Mm-hmm.
Figure out who's putting out videos, and if you're getting a very low result, that's phenomenal. That means you're going to rank a lot faster for those keywords. And if you need help with some keyword research, I got a couple tools I can help you with as well.
Yeah, I found the page and I posted it in the group. I can see. I'm not sure if you can join as okay, here's a little group secret. If you're joining Facebook groups with your business page, be careful with marketing. What you want to do is just post value. Don't go out there and start offering deals. Just start giving people information. Like, hey, like post articles, post a photo of don't go out there and start pitching your business. Okay, if you're in the Facebook group and if you join it, just post an article about. Like I said, you got to go out there and be almost like a scientist. Be out there and you got to be like Paul Revere. Like, hey, like I was Paul Revere. I saw this happening, and this is all the information.
Yeah.
This is what's happening. Look, I found out like just the most simplest thing, like this book on your or whatever, the speaker on your house can have X amount of germs on there, and the day you down to touch, how long does that germ last? And the day you want to touch it and use it, and all of a sudden you're going to eat some nachos with it on the side, whatever. Now you're getting that, ever got food poisoning or, those are the simplest, so give some information like that. Try to find articles, find articles about what you're doing, about the technology and share that. Cause I'm sure there's other people out there that are writing articles about it and have blogs and share their information. It's through your business page, right? And
Right.
through yourself too, and start. And a good way to just start educating your Facebook friends on your page too. Start educating them just once a day. Just post an article. You don't even have to say anything. You just have to post an article and let the wolves go in there and see what they say. You know, like But you just got to test it out. Keep on testing every day.
Okay. Well, thanks, guys.
Need investors too. I would go after all those, like you said. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll help you in any way possible. We're all here to help.
Okay. Good. Awesome. So let me put some stuff on my Facebook page. Maybe that video that you guys were talking about. I'll research a video I can put out there.
Yeah.
We'll take it from there. And then once I'm ready, I'll let you know. And then maybe you guys can post it on.
Yeah, you're welcome to post anytime in the group. I'm going to invite, if you want a place to test, like a group to test, I'll test you. I'm going to send you a link to one of our test groups that we have where you can just dump whatever you want. You're not going to be spammy and just see how it looks, feel it out. And then that way, if that gets any attraction, we can go out there. We have a buy-sell network all over the world, and that's just kind of one where we just test things out, where I just test things and see where. And it's not, I wouldn't say it's a spammy group, but it's just something where you can just dump something in there and just see how it looks on there. And if you're not comfortable, that way, if you're in the buy-sell network group, when you start, and you can test things there too, also too. But if you're not comfortable posting in that group, that way you're not like trying to, how do you say, you're not, you don't feel like you're trying to
sandbox a little bit. It's not live, it's not
exactly.
You're not spamming your friends and saying,
right.
hey,
Totally.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know what? That's the thing. We're not trying to spam. I mean, that doesn't work. Those posts, those posts are meant to create questions, and then people are going to see you in the comments. So when people are making posts or people are commenting, get active in the comments. That's where you're going to be deadly with your message.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Now, where does this show up? This Zoom meeting, does it show up somewhere? I don't know where it shows up at.
It's going to be in the buy-sell network. So what I do is the meeting is it's in Zoom here, but we're broadcasting it right now live in the buy-sell network, and then we blast it out to a couple of groups. We're doing the show live every day, every weekday, Monday through Friday, 7:30. Different subjects. We're talking about lead generation, talk about marketing, talk about tools, tips, and apps. So if you're, I recommend. Any entrepreneur, solopreneur, whatever, coming in on Tuesdays, because we're going to talk about different apps and different tools we're using in our businesses every day to help us. And that way, the tools I use may be good for my business, but you may know a tool that's better, and we can share some insights. So this group, this program or this show is really meant for Ben and I to give as much knowledge and experience from a practitioner's point of view, and not somebody saying, hey, we're a guru, we're going to charge you all kinds of money, come follow me and trust me. Hey, we're practitioners telling you what we're doing every day.
Yeah, and we hope that one day, maybe a year from now, you come back and you share your story, you start helping people out, and then the next guy that comes around and they're out there, and you can go out there and you can go, I understand, this is what I did. And you can go out there, and that's what we're trying to do. Just trying to help people out.
Well, you guys are doing a great job. I learned a lot.
Man, I hope. Yeah. Thank you.
I'm going to go ahead and send you. This is being recorded, so I'll go ahead and I'll send you the recording. And then if you need some help with video, or if you need some help with anything offline, go ahead and DM us. Hit both of us up, and then we'll see how we can best help you, or sending you in the right direction, connecting you with the right people, the right directions is always great.
I appreciate it. And send me a link to your BSN group, because I don't know where.
You got it, my friend.
You got it. We'll send you that.
Awesome. Ben, I'm sure is on that. I'll go ahead and clean up and put in all the what we talked about. I know Ben's always great at taking notes. I wasn't as great this time. But I'll get in there all the notes that we had talked about, talking about your disinfecting business and how that can apply in general to maybe your business if you're watching us here. So thank you very much for your time today. It's Happy Friday. Rolling into
Happy Friday.
Yeah. Whatever you're doing, it's amazing with your family. Remember, we're all sitting at home. Remember to take that little bit of time with your family and for yourself, okay? Sharpen your brain a little bit, get a little bit of self-quiet, And remember to take care of your minds, everyone. All right? Take care, everyone. And remember to slay the day, folks.
Slay the day, y'all. All
All
right.
Take care. Elwood, thank you so much. Ben, take care. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.